Because if you won't do it for yourself today, why would yourself do it for you tomorrow? If you can't show up for yourself today, why would you show up tomorrow? What's up, guys? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl ChamiaRochae. If you're new, and if not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be super exciting for me because you guys really loved my video on what I wish I knew before starting Ozempic, or like myths about Ozempic or weight loss shots or something like that. Anyway, my last video was about my journey, or my beginning with Ozempic and weight loss medication and things like that. You guys really enjoyed it, so I'm gonna keep the ball rolling with that. So today's video is really just gonna be things that you should ditch if you want to lose weight, because we all know that there are things that'll keep you from your goals, and we're gonna stop that in 2025. Honestly, we don't even have to wait until 2025. We always, I feel like I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm not gonna say we, but I'm gonna speak for myself. I always say, oh, I'm gonna just do it in 2025. As soon as like summer's over, like we're in this August, November season, I'm like, okay, I'll just start next year because, you know, it's right around the corner. But no, we're stopping that today. So these are things that you should ditch either today, tomorrow, within the next 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. These are like actionable things that you can ditch right now to actually work towards your goals of losing weight. And these are things that I have and still am struggling with. So this video is really for myself in a way, because I still need to ditch some of these things, or these are things that I'm actually like, these are things that I'm actually still dealing with and still like working around, and like mental blocks that I'm having during my weight loss journey. And I'm so happy I'm kind of starting this series, because I get to reflect and I get to see what's working, see what's not working, and I get to like discuss it with you guys, so that's fun. But yeah, the comments in my last video was great, so I would appreciate if you guys could keep the conversation going in this video. What are some things that you had to ditch during your weight loss journey, or things that you are ditching, or things that you realize that aren't like the best for your journey? Leave that down below for me. I'd love to read that, and I'm pretty sure like throughout the video you guys are going to be looking through there trying to see what's going on. So just go ahead and leave a comment before I get started, and we can discuss together maybe in the next video. But yeah, without further ado, let me get started. I've already been talking and yapping forever. So you guys, I don't know about you, but me, I had to stop watching other people's progress. Now, you know how you see those videos that are like, you don't need to see a bunch of motivational content, you don't need to, you know, keep scrolling and looking for a fitness routine, you just need to do it. And this is kind of that same sentiment. Like, I would get on TikTok or YouTube and watch how I lost 10 pounds in a month, how I lost this, what I eat in a day to lose this, my gym routine to lose X amount of weight. I don't need to watch other people do it to know that I can do it. And if I feel like I have to see someone else do it first in order for me to feel confident enough to do something, I need to do some inner work here. Like, that's something I need to figure out. Why do I feel like I can't do something unless I see someone else do it first? If that makes sense. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm preaching, but like, I don't know. But yeah, like, I had to like just stop doing that, because I would find myself getting into this rut of like, I don't know where to start. Like, I would feel overwhelmed because I'm watching so many different people, excuse me, I'm watching so many different people's journeys, so many different people's like ways to start, how they started, what they're eating, what they're doing, and trying to like incorporate and absorb all of this, all of these routines, all of these new habits, all of these new things. Because like, I'm like, it worked for these people, so it has to work for me. So I'm like taking and picking from different people. I need to find which works. We need to find what works for us. I need to find what works for me to lose weight. And you know, you can't, it's okay to watch that content. Like, I'm not saying like don't indulge, but like, for me, it wasn't like an obsessive thing. It was more like, it was a motivation tactic for me. Like, after I would watch it, I'd feel like, okay, let me go do it. And there's nothing wrong with needing motivation. It would turn into me watching it, feeling motivated, and then still not doing anything. And that was becoming an issue for me. So I had to completely ditch watching other people's progress, watching other people, because then you start to compare yourself. Like, this person lost 20 pounds in 30 months. And that kind of relates back to the Ozempic video I did a couple weeks ago, where some people will, you know, take their first shot or their first 2 shots, or they'll be on it for a month and they'll lose 30 pounds in a month, 30 pounds in 2 months. I've been on Ozempic or the compound for coming up. I've been on the medication like coming up on a year. Lola. I've been on the medication coming up on a year in November, and I've been on the medication coming up on a year, and you know, my progress is way different than a lot of the people's progress that I've read online, and that's completely okay because everyone's body is different. Everyone is going to react to certain things differently, and I feel like indulging too much of that content is just gonna like bring you down, or it really, like I said, I'm speaking for myself, it really brought me down and made me start to compare myself and worked on and like really ate at my self-esteem and my confidence, especially when it came to losing weight, being in the gym, eating healthier, my habits, and I would just give up essentially. So that's something that we are ditching. That's something that we are ditching to lose weight, okay? Well, me, I've already taken actionable steps to do it, but you know, these are things that we need to actively, because I still watch those videos. Like, I'm not saying I don't watch it at all. Like, I had to like really be conscious about the type of content that I am not only putting out, but also the type of content that I am indulging in and how it affects or it translates in my life. So yeah. Number 2, or the next thing that we're gonna have to ditch in order to lose weight, is eating out. Now, this is something that I'm constantly struggling with because I love me a sweet treat. I love me a quick meal. Like, I love Chick-fil-A. I love trying new fast food restaurants. Like, and I feel like it's not only is it like a culture thing, like just growing up in my household, we love trying new foods. We love going to different restaurants. Even though we're not really foodies, we're just like always like, oh, let's go get this for dinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always something, like, you know, it's always something new to try. It's always something new out, especially with the rise in like mukbang content that I'm seeing. Like, it makes me so hungry. Like, I just ordered Wingstop literally on Friday and it was delicious and I don't regret it. But these are things that we need to start doing in moderation, or I need to start doing in moderation, just so that we keep our goals in the front of our mind. And you know, I've been seeing a lot of content that's like the 90% versus 10%. 90% of your diet or what you're eating needs to be like healthy and intentional foods. And you know, it's okay to have the Wingstop 10% of the time. But my thing is, I struggle with balance. So these are things that I need to work on to lose weight, because that, I feel like, is a big portion of my journey that I'm struggling with. Because when I look at those people who are losing, and here comes the comparing yourself part. Here, see, I hear myself now. I see what they're eating and I see the results, and I'm like, okay, I need to eat less to get these results. So I know that. I know less calories equals more weight loss, but I'm not acting on it. I'm just watching. Like, I hope this doesn't make sense, but like, I know what I need to do. I'm just not actively doing it, and I'm still trying to figure out the why behind that. Either I'm just lazy, or I'm just a big back bitch. Like I don't know. But yeah, these are things that like I said, I'm still working on this. I literally ate pizza for dinner today. Like, you know, I'm still working on cooking, and there's a lot of factors that go into why I don't cook as much as I would like to. Like, my kitchen setup is not the greatest. Like, it's a lot, but also that's just an excuse. I need to get myself together. We need to get ourselves together. It's okay to eat out. We just need to do it in moderation. And when we do eat out, maybe eat a little bit less. And that's something I have been doing really good with, is like eating less when I go out. Because not only like every time I go out, it's like really late at night, and like I'm not even all that hungry, and I still order like a full meal. But you know, just eating less, ordering less, and if you are going to eat out, being mindful of the things that you're ordering. So that's something that, like I said, I've been working on, and we will get there one day. And we just have to have hope and like really believe in ourselves, because if we just like keep falling in that rut of like, ugh, I just want to eat everything in sight. Like, you know, it's okay to have those days. I have weeks where I like just eat whatever I want, and that you have to just be okay with that and accept yourself with that, because everyone has their days, everyone has those weeks, everybody has those months. But at the end of the day, like I said, we have to keep our goals in the forefront of our mind, and that's something that we will continuously work on throughout this series, and hopefully we can come to some solutions together. So hopefully you guys are feeling me there. Next thing, this kind of ties into eating out. Delete DoorDash. Just delete it. Delete DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, anything instant with food, just delete it. Because me, like I said, this goes back to not feeling like cooking or being lazy or whatever you want to call it. Like, or you have a taste for something. Like, this is what happens for me. This is literally the process. Here, walk with me. Walk with me. I go on TikTok to do my regular doom scroll, and I see a mukbang. Let's say Chick-fil-A. I'm like, oh, that looks good. DoorDash. I get myself some Chick-fil-A, obviously, and then that throws me off. And then what am I doing this tomorrow? Oh, I'll just eat out again, or I may cook tomorrow. And then what happens the weekend? I eat out again. And you know, like I said, there's nothing wrong with moderation, but at the same time, with access, like if you have access to something so easily, you're always gonna resort back to it because you're comfortable with that. It's easy, it's quick, and it satisfies your cravings. So just delete it. I'm the type, I delete it so many times and I re-download it and I delete it. But I have like this screen time thing set up on my phone where like even if I do re-download it, I can't use it for like more than a minute, and that's not enough time obviously to order anything. So I have that done purposefully so that I don't order anything, and I have my friend set the password so that if I do try to unlock it while it's locked, then I still can't get into it. So that's a good option for you if you're someone who struggles with like re-downloading those apps after you delete it. So definitely try and do that. The next thing, once again, I'm just talking to myself in these videos. I need to stop waiting for a partner to do things. This goes back to watching other people's progress. Me, I'm always like, let's go to the gym with my best friend. Like if she was here, she would tell you. Like I'm always like, let's go on a walk, let's go on a run, let's go into the gym, let's do this, let's do that. You do not need to have someone with you. I know it's scary, I know it's hard, I know it's a lot of like stress and like a lot of anxiousness when it comes to like going and doing active things, but we really need to get it together, sis. Like, not get it together, I'm not gonna say that, but we need to work on being comfortable by ourselves. Now this is something that I've worked on a lot in the previous years. Like I love being by myself, I love being alone, and I'm not gonna say I struggle with this now, but you know, it is fun to have like a little partner to walk around with, do your exercises, be in the gym, and like motivate you guys and keep you guys up, and like a kind of like a consistency partner, or I forget the actual time for it, but it's fun to have that. But at the end of the day, you can't use not having that partner as your excuse to not go to the gym and not do what you need to do. At the end of the day, if someone doesn't want to go with you, you still have to get up and go. One thing that I've been doing to combat that is I'll start going by myself. I'll say, okay, I'm going to the gym, and I'll just leave, and then while I'm on my way, or while I'm on my way to the car, while I'm sitting in the car, I'll say, hey, you want to come to the gym? I'm like, okay, meet me there. That way I'm not really waiting, I'm already going. This is like something that I'm doing myself, and I'm just inviting you. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't make it like, okay, this time we're gonna go here. Because if something happens with the other person, or they don't feel like going later, you're gonna end up just not going. Like, it happens all the time. Like, we have plans to go on a walk, and she's my best friend, she's like, oh, I don't feel like it today. And I'm like, okay, well, we just won't go. Okay, we'll go tomorrow. And then we still don't go. So just don't wait on that person. Maybe just invite them next time. That way you're already there. If they don't come, then you're already halfway through your walk, or like you'll meet them halfway. And if they do come, great. You have that partner, you guys can get your steps in and just go back home. But like I said, don't wait on anyone. Just get there, do what you need to do. Literally no one cares about what you're doing when you go to the gym. Like, I went to the gym one time and I was just standing there like looking at all the machines because it was so crowded, and I don't think I locked eyes with like anyone. And even if I did, they were not paying me any mind. Like, literally the only time someone like really looks at you in the gym is like if they want your machine. So keep that in mind. like I said, if you struggle with wanting to have like a partner there with you, or needing like a security person or your safety person or your emotional support person, just invite them when you're there. Like say, oh, I'm at the gym, I'm having fun, you want to come out, you want to meet me here, maybe we can do like a class after this, because I use the Y, they have a lot of classes. Or you want to meet, I'm already at the gym, you want to come to this class at 7, I'm going to. That way you're already there, you're already active, and you're already moving. So yeah, that kind of helps with that. The last thing that we are ditching to lose weight is doing it tomorrow. Ties right into what I just said. If you wake up with the inclination to do something, or you have a goal set for your week, or you have a goal set for your day, and you get into that feeling of like, I really don't feel like it, oh, I'm so tired, I really deserve a cheat day, I really deserve a rest day, I've had a tough weekend, I really want to lay down, I didn't really have enough time to sleep this weekend, I'll just sleep in on Monday and not go on my walk, or not go in the gym, I won't walk the dog, I'll just do it later, I'll do it tomorrow. We have to stop doing it tomorrow, because if you won't do it for yourself today, why would yourself do it for you tomorrow? If you can't show up for yourself today, why would you show up tomorrow? Let me rephrase that. If you don't show up for yourself today with no consequences, why do something for yourself tomorrow? You have, and I don't want to hear like, oh, there is consequences, like I do this for myself, or I block myself from doing this. It's not a punishment. There's literally no way you can punish yourself. I mean, really, if you really don't feel like doing something, just start. Same thing with wanting a consistency partner in the gym. If you just go and then invite them, you're already there and moving. How about that? How about you say, instead of, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, how about you just try it? Like, okay, if you want to go on a walk, you say, I'm going to go on a walk after lunch or after work. After work comes, you're so tired, you had a really rough day, your boss was getting on your nerves. If you just start walking and say, okay, I really don't feel like it, but I'll give myself 5 minutes. And then once I reach 5 minutes, if I still am feeling like so shitty and so like, I really don't want to do this, then I'll go home. Or maybe I'll just walk out back. Maybe I'll just do yoga in my backyard instead of going to the yoga class. Find different compromises that will make you happy, but also help you meet your goals. Happiness and the goals can be met. You can meet both at one time. There may be some kind of compromise that you can make with yourself. Just like I hate driving, so I don't feel like driving to my yoga class all the time. So if I don't feel like it, and I know that's something that I need to do for myself, I need to show up for myself in that way, then okay, maybe I'll just do a 5-minute yoga session in my living room. Or maybe I'll just do some stretching in my living room or in my bedroom. Maybe I'll do some bed stretches. Maybe I'll do some like a 5-minute chair exercise. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, walk back and forth in my kitchen a couple times. You know, there are things that you can do when you don't feel like it and when you're just really not motivated. Find something that you would do or you wouldn't mind doing when you're feeling that way. That way you're not just not doing anything, because then the end of the day comes and you're like, dang, I could have walked. Dang, I should have walked. I feel so bad, I should have did it, because then tomorrow will come and you're still feeling bad from the previous day because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. So just find different compromises that will help you with meeting your goals. Even if it's just like, okay, I'll just do 2 push-ups. Like, anything is progress. If you're doing more than you were doing yesterday, that's progress. If you take 2 more steps than you did yesterday, that's progress. And remember that you don't have to do like these huge milestones. If you can't make 10,000 steps a day, make 5,000. If you can't make 5,000, make 2,000. If you can't make 2,000, make 500. If you can't make that, do something. As long as you're doing something, that's better than nothing. As long as you're working towards your goals, like I said, keep those goals in the forefront of your mind and you will be great. You will reach your goals. It's just all about how you do them and what works best for you. What works for me and all the tips I gave in this video may not work for you, but they work for me, and that's okay. You just have to find things that work for you, and once you get in that groove, you'll be Gucci. Like, you'll be good. Like, you will be fine. So that's all the things that I'm ditching to lose weight, or things that I've had to ditch to lose weight. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give me a big thumbs up and share this with your friends. If you're in like a Facebook group about losing weight, I know I'm in a couple. If you're in any bariatric groups or any just like what is it called? I don't know, just share this to as many people as you can that you know are on the same journey. I'd love to just converse with them and get them in on the conversation. Let me know down below what you've had to ditch to lose weight. What are you doing to lose weight? What are some compromises that you're making when you don't feel like, you know, exercising? What are some things that, what is like your go-to exercise when you really don't feel like doing like the big high energy workouts? Like, what are you guys doing? I'd love to hear what you're doing so I can incorporate it in my in my schedule, because look, it's rough out here, but we're here together. We're doing this together. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I surely did enjoy talking to you guys today. I hope you guys have a great day, and yeah, we got this, guys. We got this. We're gonna hit our goals, whether it be tomorrow, next week, next year, 3 years. We're gonna hit our goals. We just have to stay positive, stay consistent, and stay together. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.